Madam Chair?
Yes, Senator Hatch.
Madam Chairman, I just have a question for you. I fully appreciate what you're trying to do, and I have a lot of empathy towards helping women in distress, and as the author of the Violence Against Women Act, along with Senator Biden, right. I feel deeply about these things. But I just wanted to ask you on page 2, it says on page 59, between lines 6 and 7, insert the following: D, include within health insurance plan networks, which you're doing here, those essential community providers where available that serve predominantly low-income, medically underserved individuals, such as healthcare providers, etc.
Could you repeat the lines that you're looking at?
Yeah, it's just
page 2.
It's your language, page 2, yeah. Paragraph D. And then you just read down through the first 5 lines.
Yes.
Would that include abortion providers? It looks to me like you're expanding it to where say, for instance, like Planned Parenthood. Would that put them into this system?
It would include women's health clinics that provide comprehensive services, and under the definition of a women's health clinic, it would include Planned Parenthood clinics. It does not in any way expand a service. In other words, it doesn't expand nor mandate an abortion service.
No, but it would provide for them.
It would provide for any service deemed medically necessary or medically appropriate.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would have a rough time supporting it on that basis, but I just wanted to get that clarified. Thank you.
Does that clarify? Any further debate?
Madam Chair?
The Senator from Pennsylvania.
Thank you. First of all, I want to commend you for your work on this. You and I had a discussion about it. The way it's written, and I don't believe this is the intent. The way it's written, I believe it's too broad, in that the way it could be interpreted down the road might include something like abortion, and I'm concerned about that, the breadth of that and the scope of it. And for that reason, I'll oppose it. And I think you know my record. I've been voting consistently for Title X funding and other family planning. But you and I have had a good discussion about this, and I'm grateful for the time you took to talk to me about it. But I have to oppose the amendment.
I appreciate that, and I said to you, to Senator Casey, if you have I would hope we could resolve the policy today as we move forward on the bill. Just as we said to Senator McCain, will be as we looked at the scoring, and if you have a way of sharpening this in a way that we could mutually agree upon, I would look forward to working with you. We thank both you and Senator Hatch really for their long advocacy for women. Violence against women, many of the things we've worked on together, and certainly your advocacy is well known. So this isn't, are you for or not women's health? You have a legitimate issue of a personal philosophy, which I think we all respect, and we need to respect.
Madam Chairman, would you be willing to put some language in that say not including abortion services? Then I think you'd have more support.
What we're doing here, before we get into picking which service or not service, what I would prefer to do is keep this defined to keep it as the women's health clinics that provide Title X services, which are already providing Title X services. So, no, I would not be willing to do that at this time.
All right.
I think we'd have to have a recorded vote.
Yeah.
Okay. If there is no further debate, then the clerk will call the roll. This is on the Mikulski amendment with several co-sponsors.
Senator Dodd?
Aye by proxy.
Senator Harkin?
Aye by proxy.
Senator Mikulski?
Aye.
Senator Bingaman?
Aye.
Senator Murray?
Aye by proxy.
Senator Reed?
Aye by proxy.
Senator Sanders?
Aye by proxy.
Senator Brown?
Aye by proxy.
Senator Casey? Senator Hagan?
Aye by proxy.
Senator
No.
Senator Gray,
No by proxy.
Senator Alexander,
No by proxy.
Senator Burr,
No by proxy.
Senator Isaacson,
No by proxy.
Senator McCain,
No.
Senator Hatch,
No?
Senator Mikulski,
No by proxy.
Senator Coburn,
No by proxy.
Senator Roberts,
No by proxy.
Chairman Kennedy,
Aye by proxy.
vote is 12 ayes, 11 nays.
The amendment is agreed to.
Madam Chairman, thank you so much. And I appreciate the great courtesy that you showed to all of us. You do a very good job.